Driver, and we are in tonight for the Reload Focus Energy Cup Series racing at Bristol Night Race, the Smoky Mountain 500. Should definitely be a great race here. What are your thoughts on that, FL?
Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a pretty decent race. Got, once again, these great drivers that I know some of these guys like Bristol, some of them don't because it's a definitely a tough track, but a lot of these guys will be able to get around it pretty fast and hopefully have some exciting racing.
Yeah, it definitely is a tough track. Short tracks, bent fenders, bent or hurt feelings, however that saying is. Definitely a tough race for these guys. But usually we're joined in the booth by Alex, our main commentator, but he's got something going on, so it'll just be me and FL Driver for the next probably hour and a half or so calling the action here. I'm going to attempt to take a virtual lap here at Bristol, although I'm not good at Bristol, so I'm probably going to hit the wall a lot. So, here we go. So, FL, who do you have your eyes on tonight?
Um, we've definitely been seeing a lot Fluffy lagging out and stuff, and last time I don't even think he can make the race. I know he does like Bristol and does like these short tracks, so I feel like he can get the win tonight. I really, really hope I don't see him lag. It'll be awesome, so he doesn't have to get pushed out of the race.
Yeah, FL, or not FL, Fluffy is definitely a great driver, good friend of mine. We talk a lot, so he obviously gives it his all whenever it comes to these races, as much as all these guys do. So it should definitely be a good race to watch here. I'm just gonna tweak my setup a little bit because it was a little too loose for me, and I was doing some practice here. But in the meantime, FL is gonna tell you about some of the tricks and struggles here at Bristol. So why don't you go ahead and talk about that, FL? I'll go ahead and take him on a virtual lap here at Bristol.
Well, first off, I love this track. It's just there's at least two lanes, maybe three lanes in the middle. Top lane you can kind of basically diamond out the corner. It's a pretty fast strategy to do that, especially if you're side by side. I'd recommend being on the top side because instead of being on the bottom, if you're on the bottom, you won't have a faster exit. It can be a faster way around the track if you run it correctly, but most of these guys, I feel like we're going to see them using the diamond formation around the whole track. But I think probably one of the biggest struggles part of this track is coming out the corner. If you there's between the high lane and the low lane, there's a seam. If you get on that, if your car's too loose, you'll just go right around. So you might see a lot of drivers getting loose off the corner. Almost reckon. Hopefully it doesn't cause any cautions, because that would be terrible.
Yeah, and I mean, let's talk about tire wear here. I mean, obviously this track is hard on tires because you're constantly turning. It seems like, you're sliding into the corners, as you guys can see here on the Martin Truex Jr. virtual lap, because Martin Truex Jr. is awesome. Definitely, definitely hard on tires for this track. Fuel mileage will definitely be something to look out for. I mean, you guys were watching the truck race at Bristol last week. I managed to play the strategy very well and walked out with a second place finish there. So fuel strategy and everything is something there's something to keep an eye on whenever it comes to racing here at Bristol. These guys are going to be running the 2019 package, so it'll be interesting to see how the aero package affects these cars for short track racing. Something we really haven't seen up into this point yet. But those Fords, they've been strong all season long, and I mean, it's not surprisingly looking at their lineup. I mean, Slade, Smoke Fan, Fluffy, all those guys, all in Fords, I mean, they got a stellar lineup for the Ford camp, so should definitely be something to keep an eye out. But I believe we are just waiting on the qualifying order. They're going to be doing qualifying here for you guys right now. And once, whoops, I'm going to hit the wall here. And no, guys, I'm not wall riding. I just zoned out there for a minute. But, you know, but something to look for is like like FL was saying, there's multiple different grooves to run on this track, but the fastest is obviously taking the low corner entry, then getting up top midway through the corner and then dropping it in low. As you guys can see by that line there, keeping it in that groove is obviously important, because if you get out of that groove, you know, your back end's gonna swing out, as I will show you guys in just a moment. See, if you go like that, oh, that didn't work. Never mind. Okay. Guess this setup works good on the bottom. Interesting.
So, I think the main question that everyone might be asking themselves here is, will we see caution after caution? I know this track can definitely bring cautions after cautions, but these guys are really fast and they know how to drive. We've kind of seen caution after caution out of the other races, but will we see them this race?
You know, I really hope not. There's definitely been a lot of cautions in these races, but as you were saying, I mean, these guys, they know how to drive, so I wouldn't assume that we're gonna have a lot of cautions in this race. You know, these guys are all good, they're all fast. Let's talk about pit road entry here. I mean, pit road is definitely difficult to get onto because it's such a short, obviously, it's such a short track.
Still there?
So, at which point do you kind of signal to the person or behind you that you're going down pit road without messing everything or messing everybody else up in the process?
I say whenever you come off the turn two, just be onto the apron down where that black area is and start slowing down so you can get yourself set up for pits. You definitely don't want to be in the way, or definitely don't want to be on the track while you're going pits. You got those high speed drivers who don't want to hit you in the back. That can ruin your race and ruin their race, especially if it's first or second.
Absolutely. And something else that we haven't really talked about was lap traffic. I mean, with this being a short track, that's something you gotta know is gonna take into some effect. Is the lap traffic, you know, I mean, it'll take about 10 laps before these guys are probably lapping some of the slower cars in the field. But, you know, obviously nobody wants to get in the way of anybody else, but that's definitely something that that everybody's gonna be on their toes about, is lap traffic. Really, Kurt Busch, or not Kurt Busch, Daniel Suarez. I'm sorry?
Alright, you're clear then. That car in front of you is coming to the pit.
Anyways,
Alright, you're clear.
what do you think you're gonna see people going pits just for just because they're out of gas? Do you think you're gonna see people that don't need gas right away and they're gonna be going in for tires? Like, what do you think is gonna be more on the heavy side of gas? I feel like the gas is definitely going on the heavy side of this track.
Well, I mean, tires is definitely a big thing here. So you definitely got to, like I said, you gotta monitor your tires. You gotta figure out if you're gonna plan on having a long run car to kind of save those tires, or if you're gonna want a short run car that's gonna be faster on short runs, obviously, to be a little bit more aggressive. But I mean, it could go both ways. It all depends on how these guys decide to set up their cars and how they're planning on this race going.
If I was in that race, I think I would definitely be trying to make a short run, or not short run, a long run. Keep the time all over the racetrack, just over and over again, getting certain time. That would definitely make you faster than a lot better than having a car that would be good for maybe 10 to 15 laps and then just falling.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, watching like we were talking about before, watching that groove is going to be important. You don't want to go too far off of it. You want to make sure that you're on it whenever you come off the turn, or else you're going to lose. You're going to slide around and you're going to cause problems for guys around you. Don't be too aggressive on the brakes going in the turns. Kind of just coast it in there if you can. Just, I guess the biggest thing we can take away from all this is, you know, run your own race and don't hold up people. You know, it'll definitely be interesting to see whenever it comes down to it, who moves over for who, you know, might accidentally get in the way of somebody and mess up somebody else's race. Because we saw it in the truck race, where whenever it came down to running close with each other, you know, after a while, some guys weren't able to necessarily move out of the way for each other. Some guys weren't really willing to move for each other, you know, so it should definitely, there's a lot of factors that take into effect here in Bristol. So it should definitely be interesting battles to watch.
I think the one thing I would definitely be looking for is when you look for that one guy that either stays out the longest or either goes in or fits first. Definitely want to see which one will be more efficient. You got the, if you go and pitch first, you could be basically risking your fuel strategy and maybe not even hitting your fuel window like you want to. But at the same time, you'll be faster.
Absolutely, and right now we're actually going to go down to the track for our pre-race ceremonies and have the national anthem. Just give me 1 second while I pull that up. All right. Alright, and that was our national anthem as we get ready for the command to start engines here and get this race underway. Who is that? But, yep, we are just waiting on the starting lineup here to get this race underway. FL, are you still there?
I guess I am.
Okay. Kind of went silent there for a moment. So.
Oh yeah.
Yes, this should definitely be an exciting race to watch. So who's your pick for tonight, FL?
It was Fluffy.
Oh, that's right, you picked Fluffy.
Who's your pick?
You know, my pick, you know, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and look at the Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna pick Valley Racing.
Huh.
Yep, I am going to go with Valley Racing again for this race because like I said, I saw, the way he raced last week, and I really think that he's gonna be another fast guy to beat. And
Well, I say before we do go green, we should get a word from more sponsors, don't you think?
Yes, absolutely. Shout out to our sponsors, Fade Grips, Ronin Imports. If you have an import car and you want to get some stance out wheels and stuff like that, go ahead and go to roninimports.com and get your stuff. Also, Travis Braden, Tanner Berryhill, both professional drivers, so they are obviously important sponsors to us. And Reload Energy and Focus. It's a sugar-free energy supplement that has no crash. So if you're gaming and you want to keep it up, get yourself some Reload Energy and Focus. So yeah, just getting ready to get this race started here. And, we're actually joined in our chat by Hooker69 car. She's actually ranked 16th right now for the Daytona Week 1 World Challenge Series. So big shout out to Hooker69 car, good friend of mine. Go ahead and look her up on Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, all that. She streams all the time. She's a great gal. So go ahead and give her some love and support.
Looks like we have our qualifying lineup, I think. And yes, we do. So our pole sitter is going to be the 21 of, I can't remember who that is. That's Slade, I think, right?
Yes, Slade is in the 21.
If you can say the starting order, actually I can't. You can't.
I got it.
The 4 on the outside, the 20 or the 32 behind the 21. After that, you got the 19, the 6, the 9, the 96, the 12, the 22, 17, the 88, and the 20.
What happened to the 10 car and?
They're not there. I don't see them. It looks like some people did not make the race.
Or qualifying, maybe. But yes, we are going to be getting this race underway in about 2 minutes, so it should definitely be an exciting one to watch. 500 miles at Bristol Motor Speedway under the lights. It's always a lot of battle scars left on this track after that race. If only damage was on, we could see some of that. We could see some of the sheet metal and stuff like that, but unfortunately damage is not on, so we will not be able to see any bent fenders, but we will definitely be able to see some bent feelings. That was good. But
yeah, this track is very known for coming out of the corner too tight. That's at least my personal opinion about this track. They definitely get tight out coming out of the corners sometimes. So let's hope that doesn't happen to these drivers. We're going to have a good, clean race. Very exciting at the same time.
Yes, and we are getting ready to get started here. Just waiting on them invites. Get this race underway. I'm really excited to be calling this race here. I can't give you any fast facts about the track like our main broadcaster Alex can, but I will tell you that this short track is definitely going to raise some tempers. We saw the tempers raised at Richmond there after Daytona, so with this being an even shorter track, tempers are going to be flaring. Right, it is 8:10 and we should be getting on And we should be getting this race underway here momentarily. Alright. And I just got my invite, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that invite. I apologize for the blue screen. That's unfortunate and very sad. But I have taken the invite. Did you go ahead and take yours, FL?
I did.
Right. What the... Alright, short field for tonight, I guess, you guys. So this should, I'm surprised the field's so small.
Wait, so they're doing 2019 again?
Yes.
Did not know that. Do now.
Is it switch? Okay, it looks like we are backing up because I guess we did not get everybody, which I didn't think that we did. Like I said, the field looked really, really small. So, yeah, we're going to back out here and get this back going here so that way these NASCAR Heat Pro drivers can showcase their stuff for Bristol. Why doesn't everybody at home sit back and crack open a cold Bud Light and enjoy the show?
No, we don't promote that. So, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, well. But yeah, so we're again just waiting to get this race here underway. There was a little startup issue there, but as soon as I get the invites, I'll be able to get you guys the action. I wish I could just directly stream this to YouTube or to Facebook. Alright, so I've got my invite, so I'm going to go ahead and take that, and yes, this looks a little bit better now. We got a larger field now for this, so I'm going to go ahead and join in the race and bring you guys the action. Did you get your invite there, FL?
I did.
Alright. Right, and here we go. We are going to get this underway here. This is going to be an exciting race.
Yes, it will. I cannot wait. Honestly, I'm out of my chair right this second, just waiting for the start of this race. You see, we have the 19 on the. No, we don't. Never mind. They were getting. They're getting themselves situated.
Wait, who's in that 19? Who is it? Who's in that 19? Bags. Actually, you know what? I'm making my pick Bags and Valley Racing because I gotta go with that 19 car. Favorite driver. So I got 2 picks. Yep, that just happened.
I see how it is.
Yep, that just happened there, bud. And it looks like we're getting ready to take the green flag. You know, are we taking the green flag? Yes, we are. As we are underway here as the 21 of Slade is off to a quick start, followed by the 4 car driven by Pat's Ace there. He's right on his back bumper. And here comes Bags in that 19 car, looking racy already, just like Martin Truex Jr. always does. But, and it looked like we there. The whole field on my screen just shifted all the way to the right. That's unfortunate for these guys. But the 4 car of Pat's Ace is all over the back bumper of the 21 of Slade.
On the back, the 6 got loose coming out of turn 4. Got shuffled all the way back to the end of the line, and he's nowhere to be seen right now.
Oh, some contact there with Pat's Ace and Slade. These three cars of Bags, Pat's Ace, and Slade have kind of checked out from the rest of the field.
I wonder if that 9 car, he's the closest to getting up to those top 3. I wonder if he will be able to run down the top 3 and actually start making passes. It looks like he will. Looks like he's actually starting to make up ground and can even get up there. Almost every corner, he looks like he's closer.
And, you know, so far, oh, 18 got a little wide there. 22 is sliding all over the back stretch there. I don't know if I'm getting some lag on my screen or if these guys are just super loose, but Bags is making a move there around Pat's Ace. He's going to take that second spot away. This is just what Slade and that 21 kind of wanted to see, these guys battling a little hard early in this race. Separate or give him some separation here.
Up to that 19 to try catching
that 21. Whoa, you got the 96 on the back stretch there off in the apron. I just jumped over to him. 22 got in the wall because of it. No caution. 32 car is just kind of rolling back there. 32 and Noco. He's a great guy too. Big shout out to Noco. You know, he's one of them guys that's been here since the start. You know, and he's a good guy. Make sure you guys go ahead and add him. You know, any of these guys. You want a shot? We got the developmental league going on, so make sure you jump in on that. Send any of us, either me, XTW1STED, XDEMONX, or FL Driver. Yeah, FLDRIVER. Send us any of us a message. You know, we'll be glad to get you in the developmental league and try you guys out and see what you got here and see if you can compete with the guys here in the Midnight Broadcast Network Reload Energy Focus Series.
Well, just to clarify, there's 2 underscores at the end of my name. Just want to let you guys know. Which is kind of dumb, but
yeah. Yeah, there's right. But
anyways, back to the race, looks like there's really no difference between the 19 and the 21. The last time we looked at them, they're still same distance away. Same with the 19 and the 4, just kind of sitting there.
And I mean, the 21 hasn't really pulled that far away from these guys. I mean, they got like you know, a small gap on each other, but I mean, I don't know. Bags in that 19 car, he's looking racy. He always looking racy. Everywhere he goes, he's always racy. So, but, and you know, I just want to take a moment to let everybody know we got Valley Racing here. He's actually the fastest guy on Xbox, and he's actually in the 10 car. As soon as I can get to him here, did Valley make the race? Okay, so it doesn't look like Valley Racing is in this race, or the 24 of aka Deadly Bomb. So our 2 Xbox guys don't appear to be in this race. That is unfortunate, and I thought that they were in the race. So
like having a little bit of fun on Xbox.
Alright, so back to the front of the battle here. We got the 4 car of Pat's Ace. They're making a gain on the 19 of Bags. Kind of got to his back bumper a little bit there and shot him up the racetrack just a little bit. Doesn't look like he's going to take that spot away just yet, but these guys got to be careful. I don't want to battle too hard. They're going to let 21 of Slade pull away in this early portion of the race.
Now, I wonder if the 4 car, I wonder if he will try either they just passed him cleanly or if he will like bump him out of the way like a bump and run.
I think it's too early to kind of move people out of the way like that. You know, you don't want to upset people too quick at this track, because chances are you're going to see him again here real quick.
Yeah, that's definitely true. It looks like the 19 is kind of gaining on that 21. Not much, but kind of is.
And it looks like these three cars are easily the fastest on the track right now. You know, and they're really really trying to get to the back bumper here of the 21 car. Sorry about that squeaky noise there. If you guys heard that, that was my apologies, but
knowing doors, that's what it is. Yeah, oh, and looks like the 21 started to pull away, just pull away more. And I think 19 got into the wall just a bit there.
yeah, it looked like he got to the inside wall just a little bit there, but I'm really impressed with Slade so far. I mean, since the beginning, he's really started pulling away and controlling this race, so that's really good for him.
Near the middle of the pack, or the main pack, there's a pretty decent race going on back here. You got the 17 a little farther out. You got the 6 in front of the 88, and behind them is the 18 and the 12. Pretty bunched up over here. It's looking nice. The 88's gonna try making a move under the 6. Try making it stick. It won't work.
Oh, contact there. Well, contact again. That'll open up the door for that 88, but it didn't look like the 88 was able to make that move here.
If they do battle, they're gonna let that 17 pull away in that what is that? The 5th position. The 18 gets in the apron a bit, just trying to make some moves. It's not gonna work for him.
And FL, do you have a lap? Or do you have WVU or Pat's Ace stream up so you can give us a lap count?
Actually, we'll get that up right now for you guys.
In a running order for you. Gotta be coming closer to the end of stage 1. It looks like our leader Slade has really opened up a big lead there on the 19 of bags.
I'm on board with the 88 right now. Let's see how many more laps he has.
WVU fan.
He has 30 more laps to go in this stage.
Alright, and I believe that a fuel run here is what, about 57, 58 laps for a single fuel run?
I am not totally sure on that, but I will nod my head as I know what I'm talking about. So yes. No, I really don't know though. I'd say somewhere around that, yes. Alright,
that's our pit race reporter for you guys, or in-race analyst for you guys right there. FL driver. But it's alright, bud. Alright, so getting back to the action here, the 18 of who's in that 18? 18 there.
18, New World.
New World Order there is, looks like he's kind of settled in underneath the 88, and just as I say that, it looks like he was tempted to make a big run on him there. Doesn't look like he's going to get to him yet. And the 17 of Fluffy here, the Fluffster, the Fluffinator, as we like to call him.
No, he's Lord Chungus.
Big Chungus. Gonna see if he can have a big, massive Chungus moment here by the end of the race here. That's like that means like a big, like a good moment, not a bad moment. But anyways, you know, Fluffy, you know, he's a great guy. You know, he helps out on commentary here for the Elite Cup Series, him, Slade, and WVU fan, Smoke fan, you know, all of them, they all help out with the Elite Cup Series, doing commentary on them for them on Friday nights. Make sure you go check them out. I believe that Scout Bunk actually won the last race there at Watkins Glen. So that's
I'm not surprised. He's definitely one of the fastest road course drivers on the game.
absolutely one of the fastest guys on the game completely. Doesn't matter if he's at a road course or a track. But you know, go check out the Elite Cup Series too. Listen to us commentate for them on Friday nights at 10 o'clock, I believe it is.
I am not too sure about that, but yeah, I guess you would know. I don't know at all. I have not commentated or seen any of the
Actually,
I do recommend watching.
Yeah. Looks like here that looks like here that Beggs and the 4-car are battling enough to kind of, they're not really gaining anything on 21 of Slade here, but watch out for that lap traffic coming that we talked about. Because that lap traffic is coming here as he's getting to getting the back bumper there at NOCO in the 32 car. We'll see if see how that's gonna play out.
Let's see, is there how big is the gap? Gap still. Actually, what numbers again?
NOCO?
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember what NOCO is.
He's in the 32.
32. Okay. I got
Yep, he is in the 32 car, and it looks like we got a big move here for seconds. The 4 car was able to get around the 19 of Pat's Ace here. We'll see now if Pat's Ace can run down that 21 of Slade. Slade was actually the #1 draft pick in the Pro Series. He got drafted to Wood Brothers. And that's why all these guys are driving their Pro Series cars. So these guys are getting used to running these cars. In time for the Pro Series to start in May.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait for the Pro Series to start. Have, what was it, 7 of our drivers, I think it was, that got drafted.
7 or 8 it was.
Yeah, it's us Midnight guys are over here taking over the Pro Series, and I would not be surprised if one of them wins.
Yeah, absolutely. No, and it looks like that Angelo in that 22 car. No, 21 of Slade isn't getting the back of him as quick as I thought he was, but it's coming. How many laps we got?
Winning. Yeah, it looks like we have about 9. We have 8 laps to go.
In stage 1, right?
No, 9 laps to go. No, 8. Yeah, 8 laps to go. Oh wait, hang on! I just saw someone was spin out. Looks like the 18 was spun out and got in the corner, and I just saw him go straight down to the bottom of the track. Almost wrecked him and the 88. Very dangerous.
Yep, single car incident, no cautions. But I'm impressed. I mean, these guys, no cautions on a short track. This whole first stage been green flag racing. So back to what we were talking about as far as whether you want to set your car up for a long run or a short run. I hope it looks like a lot of these guys, well, these Slade, Bags, and Pat's Ace, they definitely set up their cars for a longer run. Look for a lot of these guys in the back to be making some adjustments whenever it comes time for pit road, trying to find some long run speed here.
Oh yes, So I think with those two guys in the back, not the back, the 4 and the 19. I think what they're doing is just letting that 21 just kind of pull away. But while those two guys back there are just saving fuel and saving tires. Probably is the best strategy. What they need to do.
Yep.
Actually, no. It's I guess at this point it's not because they are basically coming. Let's see. Oh my God, that was probably the worst place to end the sentence. They are coming to. Yeah, they're just coming to the white flag with the stage right here.
Yes, and this whole first stage was dominated by the 21 car of Slade. Once he pulled out,
Slade come out turn 4 and win the stage.
Take stage number 1. Good run for Slade there in that 21 car.
I can guarantee you he is not disappointed with his car at all. I know I would not.
Absolutely not after a dominant stage like that. Now pit strategy. Obviously these guys are going to want to take 4 tires, but do you take a full can of gas or...
I would say if you're going to take 4 tires, you are definitely going to want to take a 2 cans of gas. Just take it all.
Yeah, I'm just going to take it all there, and these guys, you know, like we were talking about before, a lot of them are probably going to make some quick adjustments on pit road, some wedge adjustments, some tire pressure adjustments, try and get their car handling a little bit better and find that speed that they didn't seem to have there in stage 1. We'll see if anybody has anything for this 21 of Slade here as we look to start stage number 2. Doesn't look like the running order has changed at all, actually. Oops. As we are back to green flag racing here. Slade off to an early move there.
Next out of 4, you really want to get first place. He was right on the restart, he was right on the bumper of that 21, but it looks like the 21's already going to be starting to move off away from that 4. That 21 has so much power. I don't know exactly what he's doing, but whatever he's doing, he needs to keep it up.
Yeah, he's got speed in that 21 car, that's for sure.
I don't know, I feel like that red and white color just gives him more aerodynamics. I'm not sure what it is, but it's fast.
Yeah, man, it just goes to show these Fords, again, 1 and 2, they've been dominating 2019 season thus far. We'll go back to the back of the pack here for a little bit.
Loose going off the corner. The 4 is trying to make a pass for first place.
We'll see if he has it that high.
And he won't. Oh, it looks like the 4 might have got loose or backed off or something. And 21's back up in the lead. Now the gap has been closed off from the 4 to the 19. The 19 is starting to reel the 4 and the 21 in after that incident. You have a huge train of people coming behind those top 2.
Yeah, but we will keep you updated on that battle up front, but let's go to the back a little bit and let's look at some of these other cars here. Let's look at the 9 to DWH 67112. As it looks like the 6 car BC Racer Kid is trying to make a move on him here as he's going to go up high, but it looks like the 9 car is going to be able to hold on to that position as he's trying to make a move on the 12 car there.
The 12 is just starting to pull away from the 4 car slowly but surely.
Yeah, that high groove is definitely faster. You're not going to be able to take too many spots away staying on the bottom of the racetrack here. There's a certain line to this track that has to be driven in order to stay fast, and if you don't drive it, you're just not going to be able to keep up.
So I have a question, a little bit off topic, but what car do you think out of the two newer style cars, which one do you think looks mean? Which one do you think looks fast?
I've always been a Japanese car guy, and I think that the new Toyotas look like Lexus. So I'm gonna go with the front end of the Toyota looks more aggressive.
Oh, so like the Supra?
Yeah. Well, no, the Camry.
That's not a new car at all.
Okay, yeah, the Supra. I love the Supras.
Okay. I don't know. I do love the Fords, but I really feel like these Chevys, they look so mean. Man. It's like I just want to eat someone. I have their mouth wide open. I shouldn't be saying this on stream, but I am.
Yeah, we're just going to
Disregard everything I just said there.
Whoa, contact there. The 96 Celtics fan got in the wall. Actually, it looks like he lagged out.
Yeah.
Man, we got these two Fords here up front, just again dominating the race. Looks like the 19 Bags is slowly but surely gaining on that that 4 car though. See if he can close the gap.
I feel like if he puts his mind to it, he definitely can.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that 4 car is just a little too racy right now. But as soon as I say that, it looks like that he was able to drive it in the corner deep there and close up some time. We'll see here if he can get to that spot before the end of stage number 2. Man, but I am really impressed with Slade so far. I mean, he's just, ever since the beginning of this race, he just hasn't looked back. He's definitely, he's got the car to beat right now.
Yes, he does. How many has he's won one race in this season, hasn't he?
I do believe so. I don't remember which one. Actually, he won, which one was it? He won Indianapolis and he won another race. I forgot which one it was, but he did, yeah. He has won 2 races.
He's definitely been one of our top contenders. And I guess that's exactly why he got drafted. He was the first pick of the PlayStation round.
You know what I noticed? You know what I noticed there, FL?
What's that?
Smoke Fan ain't in this race.
He isn't. I have not noticed that. Anything that's going on with Smoke Fan, though, we will like everyone to go send prayers to him, even though we have no clue what is going on.
Yeah, hopefully he'll be racing here with us next week.
Yes, I feel like he might have got tired of always lagging out of every race, so I really do not blame him for leaving. Or I don't blame him for just taking a break. I know I would too, especially if I have to lag out of every race. It would be really annoying.
Yeah, I bet you definitely gotta be frustrating. You know, and he gives it his all every single race.
Yeah, it's been very sad to see him. Yeah, like a tear comes to my face every time I see him lag out. He has the fastest car almost every week and just can't do anything with it. Fluffy usually the second fastest, and he leaves in respect of not trying to wreck anyone after his lag problems happen. So a lot of respect to Fluffy and his whole team. His team. He's pretty fast too. It's all of Stuart Haas except he also did get drafted by someone else, actually a different team. That's why he's 17, which is I don't remember the name of it. I apologize.
Yep, looks like the 21 car again is pulling away from the rest of this pack here.
The 19 is starting to catch the Ford car.
Yes, that he is. Give me 1 second, bud. Take a quick break here if you want to take it for a moment.
Alright. Hey guys, I'm your host now. We're actually getting rid of Twisted for a bit, or I can't remember his full name, Sean something. And I apologize, Sean, but we're getting rid of you, and I'm going to be the owner of, I'm going to be the host of this week now. So, anyways, yeah, we got the 21. You guys can't exactly see it. I'm not sure. At least you got the 21 just pulling away from the 4 and the 19. We look at where the 19 is. 19 so based on the bumper, that 4 car, just trying to gain. Now he's definitely taking a longer line around the track, but hoping to get better run coming out the corner. He's trying to take a different line this time. He's basically just experimenting with lines, seeing which one's the fastest. Last time he took the top of turn 3 or turns 1 and 2. This time he's gonna take the bottom of 1 and 2, see if it was faster. It looks like it was a little faster. I think you want to be a little bit more aggressive on the brakes. Don't make your car go up as much, and you definitely be fine with that. But looks like right now he's having a bit of trouble keeping it on the bottom. He's just kind of going up a bit. And oh, looks like the 19 slipped up a bit and trying to do that high line, and he will get losing track time with that 4. He's gonna be the 4's gonna be starting to pull away from that 19. He might even try. It looks like the 4 has found something, trying to run down that 21. The 21's getting into lap traffic as we speak. Let's see if lap traffic will come into play. And I will give you guys a lap counter, see how many more laps we have. Go back to this right here, the 88 of WVU fan. Quality, give me 1 second. Yeah, 16 more laps to go, or I guess 15 more laps to go on the stage. And we have 14 more laps to go. 21 is now starting to catch the 88 and the 22. And now here he is. He has the 22 right in front of him, seeing if he'll be able to pass that 20, or seeing if he'll be able to pass the 22 without any problems. Let's see how these guys react. I wonder if they're, because there's not many laps to go, try keeping that 21 behind the 22 and the 88. I don't know if I was at 88, I'll be trying to get, well, I don't know if I'll be trying to get that 22 a lap down, but I just would not try and get myself a lap down. That's definitely not what you want, especially in the earlier laps. Oh, is it 21? He's going to look under the 22. He's going to get a better run coming out of the corner. 22 hits the wall, and he's going to make almost a clean pass. So close to a clean pass on that 22. 21's going to pass the 22, and he's going to be a lap down. The first car lap down is going to be the 22. Now the 21 is looking to get to that 88, make him a second lap car down. And I know that 88 is just worried about staying a lap, or staying in front of that 22, just so if he does get to put a lap down, he will get the lucky dog. Look, 88's going to hit the wall again. And it looks like the 88's going to block 21, stay on the lead lap. We will have, coming to here, we will have 7 laps to go in this stage. Coming to 6 laps to go. First I'm reading off of is that 88 right in front. So now we have 6 laps to go on the stage. That, I don't know if he's trying to pass that 80. I think they are teammates, not based off the car, but based off the team they were drafted into. In the Midnight League, not in the Pro League. Yeah, they say 88 is going to start pulling away from the 21. That's very odd. I don't think that 21 is trying to pass the 88, keeping him a make sure he's going to stay a lap in front of that 22. So which means that 22 is going to start in the back if he does get the lucky dog. Looks like the back cars, the 4 and the 19. Wait, no, actually the 88 is in 4th now, or in 3rd, and 19's in 4th. And now they're starting to pass the 22, as they are going to put the 22 a lap down, along with the 21. Our second and third driver. Jeez. Second or third driver are just super close together, as the 18 is going to get second place. You're going to have this, I think it's going to be the last lap of the stage coming right here. White flag on the stage. 1 to go. And it looks like the 21 is going to get the second stage win. I wonder if everyone's going to have anything for that 21 for stage 3, which is the last stage. It's the longest stage of the race. 21's going to get the stage win. Congratulations to 21 of Slade for getting the second stage win. Now, we haven't seen the 18 of New World Order up in front for any of this race, so I think that 18 might be able to do something with that 21. I didn't really see the 18 even really catch. I didn't really see the 18 catch the 19 and the 4, but he got past those guys in around him, and now he's going to be up into second place, going into stage 3 on the high side, unless possible change and people do not pit, which I'm going to see them pitting. I'm going to hope to see these guys pit, so they have gas and stuff for the rest of the next stage. I'm not sure if they will have enough fuel for the next stage, though. What I think they're going to do is this is going to be based heavily on fuel strategy now, pit strategy, anything.
Alright, bud. Sorry about that. Just had to go to the bathroom real quick, but I am back here. And
alright, now I can take a break.
Alright, and we are off to stage number 3. We got the 21 there of Slade still in the lead, followed by a newcomer, the 18 as the 18 gains contact with the 19. That's going to put these guys back in first, second, and third. That being Slade, Pat's Ace, and Bags. But we got BC Racer Kid, the 6 car, all the way up to 4th spot. We got that 18 car also up there. We got some interesting guys here. Oh, that's a mouthful sitting there saying all that, getting all that excited, but it looks like the 19 car Bags got a little wide there. Alright, we're going to jump to the back of the pack here. Just focus a little bit on the battle as we looked like that the 9 car and the 12 and the 88 were going to be 3 wide there for a second, but they kind of leveled it out there. We had the 18 car moved up to 2nd place on that stage. It looks like he's dropped back because we got contact in the back. The 9, the 32, and the 22. That'll be our first caution here at Bristol and set up a restart. Cautions breed cautions here as we've seen before. So we will see if this will influence the rest of the race here. A lot of these guys just coming out of a pit stop, so I don't think that anybody's going to want to take tires unless you're in the back, you know, get 4 fresh field goods and a full tank of gas, that being Noco, the 32, the 22. All those guys in the back there probably should throw some 4 tires on there and get some gas. Play that strategy out. Get ready to reset the running order here at Bristol. And Slade actually looks like he lost spots on pit road. We got the 4 car Pat's Ace and Bags 1 and 2 now. We'll see if Slade, this is the first time we're going to see him in traffic. We'll see if he's actually going to be able to make his way around these guys, or if his car was only good in clean air. Bags looking underneath the 4 car Pat's Ace there. That would be for first spot there. The 21 of Slade is all over the back bumper of the 19 of Bags. Got an impressive battle here. These guys don't want to battle for too long. We saw what would happen if they battled too long. That leader will pull away. Oh, and there he goes. Slade to the inside. Bags in the 19. Is he going to take that spot away? Bags has the preferred line there, being on that high side. They're still battling side by side. This is looking real good for that 4 car Pat's Ace as the 6 car BC Racer Kid joins the party, and the 17 there of Fluffy, who we were talking about earlier. Fluffy making a move on the inside there is 6 of BC Racer Kid. He's going to take that spot away as he's going to make contact with the 19 of Bags now. Excuse me. Oh, we got contact. BC Racer Kid got into the 19 of Bags there. We'll see if that'll bring out a caution. It doesn't look like it. That is unfortunate for the 19 Bags. That's gonna raise some upset feelings there. BC Racer Kid, the 19 of Bags, battling hard there. Wish we could see a replay, but unfortunately we cannot. It looks like we got 5 Fords in the top 5 right now. Just absolute domination going on so far by these Fords. These have been the 2 fastest guys the entire race. That being Pat's Ace and Slade here, and Bags, but Bags got into some contact there with the 6 BC Racer Kid. Fluffster, they're trying to get some ground on the 6 of BC Racer Kid. We're right on board with him here and see if he can get that spot. As Fluffy got in the wall just a little bit there, just tapped it, just gave it a little nudgy nudge love tap. Shouldn't affect his race a little too much there. So we'll go back up to the lead battle gear as the 4-car Pat's Ace is looks like he's pulling a little bit away, but Slade is definitely gaining on him as we got equal distance right now between first, second, third, and fourth, it looks like. Got an impressive battle here. I'm still impressed with how these Fords have been performing just all season long. Get you a lap count here in just a moment, so that way you can kind of have an idea of how much left there is in this race. So these guys got 96 laps to go, and it looks like they got 51 laps of fuel, so fuel strategy will definitely be taking a play into this race. Get back to the action here. Let's look a little further back here, and that is unfortunate for Bags. But for these top 4 guys here, this race is going to be won on pit strategy, so whoever plays that strategy card the best is going to have it best here. And something happened with the 88 of WVU fan. Not exactly sure what happened there, but he's going to lose a ton of spots. He's just kind of falling back into the groove now, getting settled in by the time that 9 car of DWH there. And here comes the 18 car of New World Order. He seems to have gained on the 17 of Fluffy here really quick. We'll see if he can take that spot away here once he gets up to him. We saw the 18 car be really fast on the long run, so I don't know if he'll have something for the 4 car and the 21 of Slade or not, but he's going to take that spot away. It looks like the 17 car just moved up for him because he realized he was just a little bit faster. Didn't want to hold up his race too much, especially with it being in the last stage here. So 18 car just kind of took that spot away as he sets his sights on the 6 of BC Racer Kid, the 21 of Slade, and the 4 car Pat's Ace. Something happened. Something. Nothing. Trying to find the 6 car. Oh, there he is. The 6 car seems to be all by himself. I don't know if something. Nope, nothing happened to him. He's just running his own race there, 6 of BC Racer Kid. Looks like that 17 car, Fluffy, is all over the back bumper of New World Order in that 18, trying to take that spot back away. right on board camera here with him in the Fast and All Ford Mustang cam. Alright, just getting back to the lead here. It looks like Slade has closed the gap to about 5/10 of a second. So this would be his move. We saw him leading most of this race earlier, but they don't want to battle for too long if they get side by side, because that'll allow the 6 BC Racer Kid to catch right up to them and make this a 3-car battle for the lead. Green flag.
Back.
Oh, welcome back to RFL.
I was watching the whole thing, just eating myself some chips. I'm not fast, right?
Need to know basis, but anyways.
Okay.
No, we know you're not fat. I love chips too. But I'm more of a sour cream and onion guy myself.
We're not friends anymore.
Well, that's unfortunate. But I'm focusing here on Slade. He was gaining up on that 4-car of Pat's Aces. He's going for the move there. He closed up the gap a lot, but he had to. Slade gains on him in corner entry. He just can't hold it coming off.
I think what he needs to do is he needs to learn how to ride that high lane and see if he can get off the corners really fast while keeping that momentum in the middle of the corner.
Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot of these guys have really been running that main groove. They've always been preferring to run the bottom, but you know, when we got something, oh, there he goes. And
that's definitely what that 21 did right there. That's probably one of my favorite strategies to do. Kind of dive it in low, kind of slide up high, and then drive it out. I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot faster than driving just one lane. Taking up the whole track can definitely be one of your best strategies.
Yeah, we were discussing. Oh, the 4-car got loose there. It looked like he drove in the turn a little too hard. He's gonna lose some time there, and Slade is right there.
Oh, he's right on his bumper.
He's got that high groove if he can run it, but it looks like that 4-car is gonna take that line away.
Or the only thing you can really do is
right to his bumper.
Hopefully he doesn't do a bumper run on him. You just need to block him or do whatever he can to stay. Oh, is the 21 gonna look at the inside? Oh, the 4 blocks and just a little bit cuts his nose off.
Took that line away. This is an impressive battle, but these guys don't want to battle like this for too long, because that 6-car BC Racer Kid, he's gonna get to him. And while you were gone, I don't know if you saw that, it looked like the 6-car and the 19 of Bags actually made contact on the front stretch. And
I did see that.
we got a move here for the lead.
Inside. The 4 puts the 21 a little bit on the apron, getting him off a little on the corner, a little bit loose, and he's going to lose a little bit position, track position on that one. And see if he can get back up to the 4-car and hopefully take that position away. You know, they're pretty good friends on off the track, but maybe not on the track. We'll find out.
Oh, and here he goes, Slade. He's trying everything he can, but you gotta be careful with these tires, running them this hard.
Oh, he's gonna get under him. He's on the corner panel. Good run coming out of the corner, and he's gonna try diving it in, keeping that momentum side by side for the 4 and the 21.
This is exactly what that 6 of BC Racer Kid wants to see here, is these cars battling side by side for the lead. We'll see if this.
21's gonna clear the 4.
But here comes that 4-car again.
4 might try doing a crossover move. Is the 21's gonna go to the defensive line? will not gonna let that Ford get to the bottom of him.
He's gonna be all over the back bumper of that 21 car. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah, I think the best thing the Ford can do is drive it a little bit slower going into the corner and get to the like in the middle of the corner so you can get to the bottom of that 21. But it looks like the 21's already just pulling away from the Ford car. It's definitely what the 21 wants to be hearing out of the commentators and out of himself. Actually, he's thinking, he's like, I can't believe I'm already doing this. And so I think it's really crazy that he's already pulling away. Hasn't even been in first for this stage I don't think at all. And he's in first and just pulling away. And I think the Ford of Pat's is I think he kind of psyched himself out after he was after he got in a second, tried pushing his car too hard and might have lost a lot of time doing that. I think what Pat needs to do is drive how he's been driving, and hopefully that dirty air might be able to help him. Looks like the 21's gonna be coming onto lap traffic, the 19 and the 22. 19's been up in the top 3 or top 4 all day, and he's all the way about to get lapped.
Yeah, and this lap traffic coming up is definitely going to play a factor in this race here.
Yeah, I think if you look behind the Ford car, you got New World Order and BC Racer right behind him. Looks like, oh wow, the Ford is slowing down a lot. He's lost a lot of time. And it looks like the 18 is catching them really quickly. I think the 4 has been wasting a lot of his tires, and now he's just starting to fall off. I think this 21 has a long run car, but it's still a really fast car for a long run car.
Yeah,
these guys should be going pits any second as I see the 19 goes in the pits.
Yep, I believe that there's 60 laps to go in the race, and these guys got about 22 to 23 laps of fuel for most of the guys in the back. It looks like the 4 car is actually hit pit road as well. The 6 BC Racer Kid Fluffy also hitting pit road here.
The cars hitting pit road. It's definitely bring out and see who were the faster cars on new tires. The 21's gonna be coming to pit road. He hopefully does not speed and get a black flag. It looks like he did not speed. He is fine. It's okay. He's gonna be pitting right in front of the 17. Let's see what he does.
That'll actually cycle our leader back to the 4 car, I believe it'll be, coming around this time if he beats that 21 off of pit road. Did that cycle?
He's going out of pits right now.
And here comes the 4.
No, I think the 21 is about the same length that the 4 and the 21 were before they went into pits. As a caution will come out. Looks
wow.
Like the 9 and the 32 got into it and made a caution.
Well, that
is not what the leaders want to see at this moment, or before they start pitting. It's not what they want to see.
No, but these guys that are still on pit road, that being the 19 of Bags,
some of these guys, some of the
Bags
cars, like be a lap down, maybe 2 laps down after that.
Did Bags leave? He's still in pit. He's still on pit road.
Bags, I'm not sure.
Well, we will figure that out as soon as we cycle back the green flag racing here.
I did see him go to pits, but I don't. Yeah, he left. Sad ending to Bags' run. Looks
yes.
Like New World Order is
New World Order is our leader here with 12. The 12. Some fresh faces here.
Oh, the 32 already in the wall. Looks like the 12 is out to an early lead into this next caution. Oh, the 21 or the 22 around. Big contact from 22, hard in the wall, head-on collision. It's like side by side with the 18 and the 12. The 4 is gonna push the 18 to the lead.
Whoa! Contact with the New World Order and the 4-car Pat's Ace there. Diesel Piles there, and that 12 car is still there.
I think Pat's Ace is actually still lapped down, trying to keep himself from. I think he's not lapped down anymore. I think he has his lap back and he's on now.
I don't believe Pat's Ace was a lap down though.
I know he did pit though, didn't he? I want to say he pit and then 21 pit. So I think he and the 4 would be a lap down.
The 4 car is Pat's Ace.
Yeah, I know.
Slade is showing in 3rd. Fluffy is in 9th.
Actually, I think Pat's Ace is streaming.
Yeah, he is. Can you pull up his live stream?
Slade is 3rd, so I don't think he was a lap down.
No, Slade wasn't a lap down. It looks like Diesel 3rd.
Which means I think Pat is
Diesel Piles is in 3rd, so that would put would that put BC in 1st? And yeah, that would mean that New World Order and Pat's Ace are both, well, they were a lap down then, if that's the case.
Yeah. Unless BC was a lap down also. And then what? I think New World Order was not a lap down. I think he's the one that's not a lap down.
Then that would mean that New World Order would be in 1st.
Yeah, New World Order is in 1st because he started in front of the pack.
Sorry about the confusion, guys. Trying to figure out exactly who's leading this race. I believe that it is actually BC Racer Kid right now. I believe it is BC Racer. You know what? Let's just ask. Trying to figure out exactly who is in the lead right now. But I do believe that it is BC Racer Kid, honestly. And that 6 car is because Slade is gaining on him quick. We're coming to 38 laps to go.
No confirmation on who is in 1st place right now.
You know, if you could do me a favor and just keep an eye on...
Yes, I will do that.
Keep an eye on that, Jason Keffer's live stream for me.
Do that.
But if this is the move for the lead here, then that would put Slade in first. And I believe the way that BC Racer Kid is trying to run him, I believe that that is for position. So that would put Slade in first now. If that is in fact the leader. $32 laps to go.
Was right, New World Order is in first.
Really? Oh, wow. Alright, so there we have it. New World Order is our leader at this point in time. I apologize for the delay there, you guys. I thought that Slade was in the lead.
30 laps to go.
Got 30 laps to go here at Bristol, and these laps are going to wind down really quick here. We'll see if the 18 there of New World Order can hang on here.
I believe he can. He's kind of been staying around the same distance in the whole race. But it does look like it's like Slade is catching very quickly.
So
There's only 1 second difference.
So if the 18 wins, does that mean that he has 201 wins now?
I want to punch you.
You see what I did there, bud?
I honestly hate you right now.
Anyways, so...
But yes, it would. It would mean that.
Right.
Totally.
But, yeah, we'll see here if Slade has anything. Slade's had the fastest car the entire race, no doubt about that. He's been able to he's dominated first stage, second stage. He dominated the whole race, except for this last stage.
If he did not win this. Very, very upsetting. And that'd be kind of cool to see that 18 get the win, though. But the 21 is definitely catching him slowly. Almost every corner catching him. Oh, actually, looks like we'll take 18. He's starting kind of pulled away just a bit, but
19 of DWH looks 19 of DWH looks like they hit pit road. Or the 9 car DWH.
Looks like Slade is just catching the New World Order actually pretty fast now. Looking at the timer and how close he is, he's very, very close.
Oh, and there you go, he's making a move on him. Whoa, and the 18 isn't going to let that go, but that's going to cost him, and Slade is going to...
21 is just going to pull away. A little bit of mistake will go a long way on this track.
Oh, yeah. Short track racing, short fenders all night long.
Yeah, that's not what New World Order wants to see. But I wonder if he can catch the 21 again. He's the only one that we haven't really been able to see do much about top 3. He hasn't been really much in top 3 lately, but he's up here now, and he was even in first for a while. Let's see if he can get up in the first and win the race.
17 laps to go.
The 18 would just 18 messed up in that corner. He's gonna lose so much time. And it looks like a 21's even on the bumper of a lap down car, which is a 4.
I believe that the 4-car Pace is, yes, he is a lap down, about to go 2 laps down possibly, or maybe he might be fighting to stay on the lead lap. We'll find out. $15 laps to go. It would be really cool is if we did like a fantasy thing for our league.
What do you mean?
Like fantasy points. Like we have the viewers pick like a line or pick their drivers and then give them fantasy points. And then give them like a PSN card or something at the end of the season for winning the fantasy league. Be cool. Just to keep the viewers engaged. Just an idea. You know what? Glad I thought of it.
Oh, actually, I looked. We lost the 9 car, by the way. I did not realize we lost the 9 car.
I saw him. You know, I did see him hit pit road, but excuse me. Yeah, unfortunate for the 19 car Bags and the 9 car of DWH. That's it's unfortunate. Not exactly what we wanted to see with these guys. These guys leaving the race, unfortunately, or lagging out, or
Side by side with the 9 and the, or the 4 and the 12 or the 21. My bad. And 21 is gonna be completely clearing that 4. I do not expect the 21 to have an easy fight right here. I think that 4 is definitely gonna try passing that 21.
yeah, I'm waiting on him to cross the start finish line here so I can get a lap count. Yeah, it looks like 8 laps to go.
Yeah. So I think we're going 7 laps to go right here.
It'd be 7 laps to go at the stripe.
Oh, 6 laps now. 6 right here. 6 laps to go.
I got 7 on my live stream.
Well, that's
Or Jason Cuffers.
That's a lap behind.
Okay, so we got 5 laps to go. Alright, 5 laps to go here for Slade, as he has literally been the class of the field this entire race between him and NWL. 4 laps to go. This is his race.
Yes, I'm not surprised Slade was the first pick. He's definitely one of the fastest drivers, if not the fastest driver, especially on this track. He's been dominating all day, all night, and maybe he might even dominate the rest of the season. He's been extremely fast. He is a new ride, the 21 of the Wood Brothers. That's who picked him up this season, or in the Pro League. So he is obligated to drive that car, and it definitely suits him. I really do think it suits him a lot. I love that 21 car. I've actually drove it in Heat 2, and that's all I drove. I'm glad to see someone that's really fast in that car.
Believe this is 1 to go, presented by Fade Grips, or Reload Energy Focus.
Which one ever? You have one of them.
All of them. Get your Fade Grips and then have some Reload Focus Energy. Use that code XTD511.
You feel like it? Oh, and Pat's alright now.
And that is our race. Slade is your winner, followed by New World Order and WVU Fan to round out the top 3. Diesel Piles and Noco will round out your top 5. And we're gonna get.
Stay our sponsors for a full lap.
And we are going to get a word from our top 3 here in just a moment. It was a great race, guys. You know, nobody was really too aggressive or made, dumb moves.
I Twisted. Can you is it possible you can do the rest of it? I actually have to go. That's possible.
Yeah, I got it.
Say no, and I'll. Okay. All right. I guess I've been a full driver, Jonah, whatever you guys want to call me, and I am out.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. Alright, you guys, so I'm just going to go ahead here and we're going to take a 2-second intermission for station identification, and we are going to get our winner in here, that being Slade. So bear with me for one moment while I go ahead and do that, while we take this brief blue screen moment. Alright, just waiting on our winner here, Slade. Slade, do you have your party settings always allow?
They should be, but I'll double check.
Alright, awesome. So, Slade, you dominated that first stage. You dominated pretty much the second stage all the way up until the end there. The second stage when New World Order was able to make that move on you. And then coming to that last stage, a lot of us here got a little confused because unfortunately we don't have a leaderboard to really see exactly what was going on. But when I saw you towards the back of the pack during that caution when everybody was making their pit stops, you did. You lost spots from that, right?
The caution came out while I just came off pit road, and that put me in the lucky dog position, sitting 6th.
Okay, alright. See, for some reason, I thought that it was between Pat's Ace and the 18 that were in the lead. I don't know what happened.
Pat's was a lap down, 18 was the leader at the time.
Okay, alright. So take us through that. I mean, what was your game plan at that point? You were in a lucky dog spot. You were a couple spots back. Getting through traffic here at Bristol obviously isn't easy with there only really being one groove to run. But yeah, take us through how you were able to get all that done, make up all that ground.
I really don't know, dude. You can ask my guys in the Ford part, I was getting very frustrated, just sitting back there. I was sitting 10th in line, just watching the 18 pull away, and I was just sitting there like, I'm just kind of helpless. Couldn't get through the field, and I had to use a couple bumpers, including one of my Ford guys, which you never like doing, moving one of your manufacturer teammates. But you gotta do what you gotta do. I knew if I just sat there and didn't do anything, I would just lose the 18, wouldn't have a chance to get back to him. I knew New World it's like I had the better car, like in a 60-lap run, I had the better car laps 1 through 50 or 1 through 45, and in those last 15 laps, you had the better car. Because I don't know if you saw, I think it was with 6 to go, I got 1.2 ahead of him, and when we took a checker flag, he was 0.6. So 2-3 more laps, I think New World has that one, which just played to our favor. But yeah, I got to thanks to Ford Motorcraft, Menards, and all the guys at Wood Brothers. My first win in a Ford, which is pretty awesome. First win for Wood Brothers, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's also my first ever race where I've won everything, pole, both stages, and
in the race.
So that's pretty cool as well.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, congratulations on your win, and I know you're fast pretty much everywhere, so I'm sure this probably won't be the last time that we talk to you. But yeah, great race, and congratulations on your win.
Thanks, man. Hope everybody who watched, enjoyed, and we'll bring you another great show next Tuesday.
Yes, sir. And that was our winner, Slade. Next, we are going to hear from the 18 of New World Order. Just give me 1 second. We're going to take another brief moment for, station identification. While I go ahead and get New World Order here in the party. If I have him. Go ahead and get the 18 of New World Order here in the party. Just waiting on that. He should be joining here briefly. All right, New World Order.
What's up, man?
Yeah, not too much. Do you have your party or your voice setting set to always allow?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, cool. So, you know, you really showed some muscle there coming through the second stage. You know, and obviously you were able to get up to the 21 of Slade there. You know, and you were leading a lot of that last and final stage there, and then the caution happened in the pits. What was your strategy there? Did you think that you had your car had the short run speed to be able to hold off Slade coming to it, or?
I felt like that Slade, Pats, and Bags had all the fast run, the short run speed, and with about 7 laps to go in the run, they'd all fall off, and that's when my car really stayed the same. It wouldn't get tight, and I'd go around them. But I definitely had the long run speed.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and I saw that. You know, that you had the long run speed. You had the long run speed there, and even Slade was saying, I mean, I believe he was, with like 6 to go.
Yeah, I let him go. I let him pass me, so I thought he was gonna, because he came from the back, so I was like, oh, he burned up his tires. But he had a strong horse, man. He deserved to win the race. I thought I'd get him, and I fell like 2 laps short before his car fell off, so. Yeah, good win, Slade. Got the pole, both stages. He got max points today. Good for him.
Yeah, you know, but let's talk about. I mean, what happened that first stage? I mean, you were up there, but you weren't there.
I was racing WVU hard, and I was trying to follow him through, and I made contact with him, and I wasn't trying to make contact with him, so. I passed him, and then I think I was racing Diesel or somebody else, and I just kept getting loose. I was really loose for about 50 laps, and then come in last like 15 laps of the run. But yeah, the first stage was a struggle, and the second stage I got to like 4th, I do believe, and then those guys left me. Bags, Pats, and Slade left me, and I was actually doing pretty good, running low 6s, high 5s, and with like 10 laps to go on the run, bags fell off, and then pads fell off, but I couldn't get the sled.
Yeah, like I was saying, I mean, you had the longer run speed of the car, obviously. It was unfortunate that you kind of lost your teammate there of Bags there at the end. But you had some muscle there, and you fought through it, and that was an awesome second place finish. I know you wanted that win, but you definitely showed some muscle. So good
Thanks,
good
man.
race there.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely, buddy. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get WVU fan here in the booth. He was actually in that 88 car. Just give me 1 second. We're actually just going to take another quick moment for station identification. Excuse me. Well, go ahead and get the 88 there of WVU fan in the booth, and he can talk us all about how he had some struggles through the race, but he muscled through it and he rounded out a top 3. Again, great friend of mine, great driver. So shout out and hats off to him. So we are gonna hear from him in just a moment. Go get that invite sent out there. All right. Yeah, right here we have WVU fan here in the booth. I'm sure he's cheering for his Mountaineers come time for this March Madness tournament, although I don't know if they are in the March Madness tournament. I think they are.
No, we're the CBI tournament.
Well, never mind.
We had to pay to play, but like the legit way, not the Tar Heel, Duke, and Kentucky, Kansas way.
Oh, man. Well, WVU fan there, congratulations on that third place finish. I know you wanted the win, obviously. Did you think that you had anything for Slade and for New World Order there?
No, not at all. I probably had a 7th or 8th place car the whole race. I was trying to play some strategy. Mm-hmm. My plan was there at the end to stay out. Everybody was pitting right at when the window opened. I had about 21 laps of fuel left, so I was going to stay out on the track, try to get everybody, 1-2 laps down, and then hope for a caution. However, the caution ended up coming out. This is one of the guys tried to pit in the middle of 3 and 4 right in front of me and kind of stopped on the track and caused the wreck there. And unfortunately, that ruins a lot of guys' race, like Fluffy and Pats and guys that should have been up front battling for the win. So, I mean, we lucked into the third place. I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, it's from what I could tell, you set your car more for a longer run. Am I assuming that correctly?
Yeah, it's not so much the setup. I think just kind of the way I was driving it for a while there. I was really trying to take care of the tires and not have a lot of squealing going on. So at the end of the run, I would have a little something. It seemed to work, but I definitely wasn't a car that was going to win the race without strategy. So.
Yeah, again, you had a great race there. Third place is nothing to be ashamed of. But definitely a great race. And are you going to be on commentary for the Elite Cup Series race on Friday?
I don't know yet. I may be going out of town or something like that, so I'm not 100% sure. So we'll find out probably closer to Thursday, Friday, but I may be over there.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, we will definitely keep an eye out for you there. And again, great third place finish.
Thanks, bud. Appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so that will do it for us here at the Midnight Broadcast Network. I want to give a quick shout out to all of our sponsors, that being Fade Grips. I am affiliated with them, so if you use the code XTDX511, you get 20% off. Fade Grips, great for shooter games. Go to our other sponsor, Reload Energy and Focus, quick energy shot for gamers. Keeps you up without crashing. If you're into imports, definitely go check out Ronin Imports for air ride suspension, stance out cars, all that fun stuff. They got everything you need there. And our pro drivers, well, not our pro drivers, our ARCA drivers, Travis Braden and Tanner Berryhill, they're big supporters of us, so be sure to check them out. Tomorrow we have our Truck Series race at Michigan, and that will be at, I believe, 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock, one of them two. Be sure to tune in there, and then we have our feature Xfinity Series, Fade Grips Grand National Series, this week as well, and I don't remember what track that we're actually racing at, so, but be sure to check us out Thursday at 9 o'clock p.m., and then Friday we have our developmental series guys racing, again, don't know where, but be sure to check them out. And this just announced that Friday night I will actually be in the booth calling the AKA Pro Series League race there for them. I'll be looking for a co-commentator to help me out with that at 9 o'clock on Friday. So, for me in the booth and FL driver who's no longer in here, but for him too, we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast of the Midnight Broadcasting Network, and we will see you guys next time on the Midnight Broadcasting Network. Be sure to like, subscribe, tell your grandmother, children, dogs, cats, snakes, tarantulas, caterpillars, butterflies, whatever you got that you talk to, make sure you tell them to like and subscribe to us as well. Again, have a great night.